All right, everyone, hold on to your hats because the news cycle is absolutely on fire today, and you're getting it first, right here on Sheeran Scoop. We've got bombshells dropping left and right across the entertainment universe, and if you're not plugged into this feed, you are missing out on the biggest updates. Get ready for some seriously game-changing announcements that will have everyone talking. We're diving deep into the freshest intel, so buckle up because this is going to be a wild ride. You don't want to miss a single second of this, so let's get straight into it. First up, a monumental piece of news from the world of capes and powers. We have an official title and a release date that's going to send shockwaves through the fandom. This is the kind of update that defines an era for a beloved franchise, and we've got all the details on what's coming and when you can expect to see it unfold on the big screen. Then, we're shifting gears to another massive reveal that's got the internet buzzing. Get ready for a deep dive into a story that could redefine a classic rivalry, hinting at unexpected alliances and epic confrontations. We're talking about a potential team-up that sounds straight out of a comic book dream, and the implications are massive. And that's not all. We're also tracking the latest buzz on fan reactions to a key performance. The numbers are in, and the audience has spoken loud and clear about a character that's crucial to the unfolding saga. We'll break down exactly how this portrayal is being received and what it means for the future. Finally, we're rounding out this packed episode with a look at how everything connects, setting the stage for what's next. You absolutely need to stay tuned for all these critical updates. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and join the Scoop crew today. The Man of Tomorrow has a name and a date. Prepare for a seismic shift in the cinematic landscape as the highly anticipated Superman sequel officially receives its title and a definitive release date. Sources confirm that Superman, Man of Tomorrow, is slated to land in theaters on July 9, 2027, a date that positions it strategically within the busy blockbuster calendar. This announcement, made by DC Films co-head James Gunn, marks a significant milestone for the franchise, offering fans a concrete target for the next chapter of the iconic hero story. The journey to this official title has been a fascinating one, with Superman, Man of Tomorrow, potentially evolving from earlier concepts like Superman, Legacy. This naming convention mirrors recent trends in the DC universe, where titles have been streamlined for maximum impact. The choice of Man of Tomorrow carries a classic resonance, evoking the enduring optimism and forward-looking spirit of the character. Gunn himself shared accompanying artwork, a striking image of Superman standing alongside Lex Luthor in his formidable warsuit, a visual cue that hints at the complex dynamics and potential conflicts to come. In the comics, Luthor's warsuit is a testament to his genius and his determination to overcome Superman's power, suggesting that Nicholas Holt's portrayal of the iconic villain will be a formidable force. This upcoming film is set to follow the 2026 releases of Supergirl, which explores an outer space narrative, and Clayface, a venture into body horror. The placement of Superman, Man of Tomorrow before the Batman Part II, scheduled for an October 1, 2027 release, underscores a deliberate strategy to build momentum across the DC extended universe. The film is expected to further expand the narrative threads established in the recent Superman film, which has already garnered significant attention and box office success. Details about the plot remain closely guarded, but the presence of Luthor in his warsuit strongly suggests a central conflict that will test Superman's resolve and capabilities. The film promises to be a cornerstone of the new DCU, laying the groundwork for future stories and character interactions. Audience reactions have been overwhelmingly positive, with fans expressing excitement about the confirmed title and release date, eager to see how the narrative will unfold and how Man of Tomorrow will fit into the broader DC universe. The visual hints at Luthor's warsuit have particularly ignited discussions about the film's potential antagonists and the scale of the challenges Superman will face. But is this title set in stone, or just the beginning of a naming evolution? Get ready, because the next update could be even more surprising, diving into a potential team-up that's got everyone talking. Gunn unveils Man of Tomorrow, with July 2027 release. In a significant development for the DC universe, director and DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn has officially announced the title and release date for the upcoming Superman reboot. The film, now officially titled Man of Tomorrow, is set to premiere in theaters on July 9, 2027. This announcement, shared across social media platforms including Instagram and X, provides fans with a clear roadmap for the next major installment in the beloved superhero franchise. Gunn bolstered the announcement by sharing evocative artwork from DC head Jim Lee. The image prominently features Superman in a casual pose, leaning against a formidable Lex Luthor, who is depicted in a detailed green and purple mech suit, wielding a screwdriver. This visual pairing, shared by Gunn and echoed by stars David Corenswet, Superman, and Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor, offers a tantalizing glimpse into the film's aesthetic and narrative possibilities. The inclusion of Luthor in his iconic warsuit, designed to counter Superman's powers, immediately sparks speculation about the nature of their relationship and the central conflicts within the movie. While Gunn has previously hinted at a follow-up to his 2025 Superman film, he clarified that it would not be a direct sequel, but rather a continuation of the Superman saga. His earlier comments to The Hollywood Reporter indicated he had already completed a treatment for the next story, expressing eagerness to move into production. The release of Man of Tomorrow is strategically timed following Gunn's Superman film, which has achieved considerable global box office success, surpassing the $600 million mark. This new film is expected to build upon the foundation laid by its predecessor, which introduced key characters like Lois Lane, Rachel Brosnahan, Guy Gardner/Green Lantern, Nathan Fillion, Mr. Terrific, Eddie Gathegi, and Hawkgirl, Isabella Merced. The broader DCU slate includes projects like Supergirl and Lanterns, suggesting a cohesive narrative universe where Man of Tomorrow will play a pivotal role. The films focus on the dynamic between Superman and Lex Luthor, particularly with Luthor in his advanced combat armor, suggests a narrative that delves into the core themes of power, intellect, and the eternal struggle between hero and villain. The artwork itself has become a focal point for fan discussion, with many interpreting the seemingly relaxed interaction between the two characters as a hint towards a more complex relationship than previously seen. Fan reception to the announcement has been overwhelmingly enthusiastic, with social media abuzz with discussions about the title, release date, and the implications of the shared artwork. Many are eager to see how Corenswet and Holt will embody these iconic characters, and how Gunn's vision will shape the future of Superman on screen. But could this iconic duo be heading for an unexpected alliance on screen? Stay tuned as we explore the theories and possibilities that could redefine this classic rivalry. Superman sequel teases potential Luthor team-up. The internet is abuzz with speculation following James Gunn's official announcement of the upcoming Superman sequel titled Man of Tomorrow. A particular point of fascination for fans is the accompanying comic art shared by Gunn, which depicts Superman and Lex Luthor in a seemingly collaborative pose, sparking theories about a potential team-up between the iconic hero and his arch-nemesis. This could signal a significant departure from their traditional adversarial relationship. Gunn confirmed the sequel, Man of Tomorrow, with a July 9, 2027 release date, but the imagery provided has ignited the most intense discussion. The artwork showcases Luthor clad in his signature warsuit, a powerful exoskeleton designed to match Superman's strength, standing alongside the Man of Steel. While the first two panels in the series show them confronting each other, the final image presents a more ambiguous interaction, leading many to believe a temporary alliance might be on the horizon. In the comic lore, such partnerships have occurred when a greater, world-ending threat forces them to put aside their differences. This opens the door for the film to introduce a formidable villain capable of uniting them. Potential antagonists that could necessitate such a team-up include major DCU threats like Darkseid, Doomsday, or even General Zod. However, Gunn has previously expressed interest in bringing the superintelligent android, Brainiac, to live action. Brainiac, known for his insatiable desire to collect knowledge and conquer worlds, poses a significant threat that could indeed necessitate Superman and Luthor joining forces. His immense power and mind-bending abilities have made him a recurring and formidable adversary for Superman and the Justice League throughout comic history. It's important to note that Man of Tomorrow is not intended as a direct sequel to the 2025 Superman film. Instead, it's positioned as part of a broader DCU expansion, with projects like Supergirl, Lanterns, and Peacemaker. Season 2 expected to further develop the universe and potentially set up the narrative and villains for Man of Tomorrow. This interconnected approach suggests the possibility of cameos from various DCU heroes and villains, adding layers to the unfolding saga. The film's potential exploration of a Superman Luthor alliance, driven by an overwhelming threat, offers a compelling narrative hook that could redefine their complex relationship. Audience reactions have been dominated by excitement over the prospect of seeing Superman and Lex Luthor work together, with many debating which major villain would be compelling enough to force such an unprecedented alliance. The possibility of Brainiac's introduction is a particularly hot topic of conversation. But how does this potential team-up stack up against fan-favorite portrayals of supporting characters? We're diving into the latest poll results that reveal exactly how audiences are rating a key player in the Superman universe. Fan verdict: Skyler Gisondo's Jimmy Olsen scores high. In a recent audience poll focused on the portrayal of Jimmy Olsen in the latest Superman cinematic endeavors, Skyler Gisondo's performance has garnered significant praise. The results indicate a strong positive reception from fans, solidifying his take on the iconic Daily Planet photographer as a hit. The poll question, "How would you rate Skyler Gisondo's performance as Jimmy Olsen?" revealed a clear consensus among viewers. A substantial 61% of respondents rated his performance as solid, indicating a widespread appreciation for his portrayal. Adding to this positive sentiment, an additional 19% deemed his performance iconic, suggesting that Gisondo has not only met but exceeded expectations for many in capturing the essence of the character. This leaves only a minority of 20% who rated his performance outside of these highly favorable categories, underscoring the success of his interpretation. These ratings position Gisondo's Jimmy Olsen as one of the more faithful and well-received adaptations of the character in recent memory. His portrayal is noted for its authenticity, capturing the youthful energy, journalistic curiosity, and loyal companionship that have long defined Jimmy Olsen. In the context of the broader DC universe, the reception of supporting characters is crucial for building a believable and engaging world. A well-received Jimmy Olsen can anchor the grounded, human element of the story, providing a relatable perspective amidst the extraordinary events involving Superman and other superpowered beings. The success of Gisondo's performance is particularly noteworthy given the challenges of adapting beloved comic book characters for the screen. Fans often have deeply ingrained expectations, and a performance that resonates as both faithful and fresh is a significant achievement. The poll results suggest that Gisondo has successfully navigated these expectations, delivering a characterization that feels both classic and contemporary. This positive audience feedback is invaluable as the franchise continues to develop, potentially influencing future story arcs and character interactions. The poll itself, hosted on the front page of the website, actively encourages audience participation, ensuring that fan sentiment is a key metric in evaluating the success of the cinematic universe. The consistently high ratings for Gisondo's Olsen indicate a strong foundation for his character's future within the franchise. Audience impact has been overwhelmingly positive, with many fans taking to social media to express their satisfaction with Gisondo's portrayal, often highlighting his chemistry with the lead actors and his ability to bring depth to the character. And that solid performance sets the stage for even bigger reveals about the Man of Steel's future. Get ready, because we're about to break down the official title and release date for the next epic Superman adventure. And that's a wrap on another explosive edition of Sheeran Scoop. We've got the official title and release date for the Superman sequel. Man of Tomorrow is hitting theaters July 9, 2027. Then, theories are swirling about a possible Superman and Lex Luthor team-up that could redefine their rivalry. Plus, fans are loving Skyler Gisondo's take on Jimmy Olsen, rating his performance as solid to iconic. Don't miss a beat, hit that like button, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop for all your breaking news, ring that notification bell so you're the first to know, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.